Welcome to the M&M Show. This week's theme is abs and affirmations. Now, you might want to take a peek and go back to our week number 1, which was core and care. And you might want to revisit some of those exercises. We did some variations of planks and side planks. So I'm going to help you bring energy to your body through movement. And today we are going to look at what I refer to as the reverse sit-up. So we're going to start on our back. Okay, back is flat, pushing the belly, okay, down into the floor, arms are at the sides. If you want, you can put your hands here. I prefer that they stay to the sides, palms are down. So again, this is a reverse sit-up. So my lower body is going to stay on the ground. I'm going to draw my knees up towards my chest, and then I'm going to use my lower abs to pull my legs in towards my chest. So this is a great starting point. If we want to increase the challenge a little bit, what I'm going to do is I'm now going to extend my legs. Okay, so the bottoms of my feet are facing towards the sky. And from here, I'm going to use my lower abs to help me raise my hips and my legs up to the sky. And I think if you do this, you're really going to feel this in those lower abs. If you want to add another degree of challenge from here, okay, you're going to let the legs go down to the ground. You can touch or maintain them off the ground. Bring the legs up and then push up towards the ceiling. So this is going to get your hip flexors a little more involved. Very effective way to target the abs. So you can do whatever works for you from a number of reps standpoint. You might want to start with 6, work your way up to 10, 12. Again, do anywhere from 2 to 3 sets. So 2 claps for reverse sit-up. And remember, tread like a pro.
And welcome to your mindset tips. So what we're talking about here are affirmations. Now there's many wonderful affirmations that you can practice, and I would love to share some of my favorites for the week. So for today, it is I am ready. And just being able to be ready for whatever comes your way, accepting it, you're exactly where you're meant to be and you're right on track. So the affirmation, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready. We usually say them 3 times. And with each one, we're just sinking a little bit more into really accepting it, living it, and breathing it. And what I love about affirmations is how they can help you stay in the present and change your state or be in state to be able to execute whatever it is that you want to do, whether it be perform in sport or in life. So let's enjoy these affirmations for the week.
Hey Emma, how you doing today?
Yeah, doing great, thanks. And you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. Our magnitude question today is, do you have any habits before competition, and maybe how do you prepare best?
Yeah, it's a great question. And I think, I want to share a story from my childhood, if I could, about my dad had this theory that we live at the bottom of a big hill when growing up. And so he if I ran up the hill, like before I competed at tennis, he had this theory that, that I moved better and et cetera, et cetera. And then it became this thing where literally if I didn't run up the hill, I lost a couple of matches, and then I was like, right, I need to
run up the hill, and this hill is like, it's massive. So fortunately, we always had dogs. So I was like, I'll take the dog. I'll take the dog. Just anyway, on the lead. So pretty funny story with regards to how we do get these superstitions in our mind. But certainly, as you know, as I later in my career, even as a player, and even preparing before a big presentation now, I always take time away from everyone else just to center myself. And I find I really need to just breathe in confidence and breathe out doubt. It's a nice little thing to remember. What about you?
I find the question a little bit funny in some ways, because the first thing that comes to my mind, habits before competition, and I automatically gravitate towards playing a sport, right? That's okay, well, I'm competing in a sport. But there's lots of things that we compete in life.
Yeah.
Right. And pretty much life is a competition. So my initial reaction is, I mean, candidly, I don't compete per se in any sports. Like I don't play tennis competitively, meaning I don't do leagues. I barely will play a set. Tennis for me it's a workout. It's my release. It's my love. I don't need to play a set to thoroughly enjoy tennis. That being said, I feel like my competition, or what I'm competing for life. I train for life. Mm-hmm. So everything I do physically and mentally is training for life. And going back to doing a presentation, well, how do we prepare? How do I prepare? Practice, rehearsal, saying the words out loud, positive self-talk, like you said. So I just look at every day as a competition, but mostly I'm competing with myself. Mm-hmm. And that's the standard, and I'm not really concerned about anybody else. I'm concerned about how I can make myself a little bit better every single day.
Yeah. And everything adds up, doesn't it? Everything that we do adds up, and makes an impact on, you are what you eat. It's the energy, what we put into our bodies, and so forth. So important just to be aware of it, isn't it? So that you can give yourself every chance at performing at your best. So, signing off, the M&M Show. I'm Emma Doyle, and this has been my beautiful co-host, Michelle Krause. Thanks for listening. And so that's us signing off as the M
Show, and that is your daily energy boost.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.